so glad to have Wei. We were able to send her to Malaysia and Vietnam to reach the Vietnamese peoples. And God has been very fruitful in her ministry, and we're excited about that. And she's getting ready to head back. She was here for a little bit, sort of resting, and so now she's ready to head back over there. And we're planning to hopefully make a trip down to Vietnam, right, in April. So if you're thinking about going somewhere in April, Vietnam's the place for you. You can come with me. How about that? Let's do this. But we want to, just real quick, we've gone through different airports and had some crazy experiences. But I just want to tell one that reminds me never to take a suitcase from Wei. They tell you at the airport, don't grab somebody else's suitcase when you're going through the thing, right? They tell you that. That don't mean nothing. Wei says, hey, I got too many suitcases. You don't have enough. Can you take this one through customs, go through the line? I said, okay, no problem. So I grabbed a suitcase. I'm going through. Well, they put them on a conveyor belt and they x-ray them, right? They're x-raying them there, and the guys are standing there looking at the big monitor. I can't see what they're seeing, but they start looking at each other and kind of going, they look at the screen. They kind of laugh a little bit and like, okay. They don't say a word to me. They just kind of look at me weird. Then they give me the suitcase, and when I catch up to Wei, I said, what was in that suitcase? My underwear, she says. It's like, you carrying your own suitcases from now on. Them guys, yeah, no. I don't know if one of them winked at me or not, but I'm not even going to go there. That was crazy. Wei, you come on up and share what the Lord has been doing over there. Yeah, never take a suitcase from Wei. Get a good shot, Carol.
Yeah, that's all right. Thank you. It's not too bad. Carol was with us one time, one trip, and she carried about 50 teapot in her backpack. And she got caught because we already through our custom, but she got caught with it. We just talked about that yesterday. It was so much fun because she's American. She's a big Vietnamese. They're all short and small, She's a great, big, huge lady like this. And they kept her. But finally, she escaped, and we just took off. We went through we all laughing. And Pastor we don't know what to do because she kept back there. We all gone, But God's so good. We're talking about fun. Like I told Pastor, I want to invite all of you. Okay, but by the way, greeting from Malaysia. Back in April, 4 ladies from Malaysia I brought here, and they say send their regard to you guys, and then especially our pastor. They really miss us. They love us very much. They return next year and come to the United States, okay? But I want to invite all of you this time in Malaysia and Vietnam. I go to, I will talk to you a little bit about the 2nd to the 4th of April, we're going to do the Malaysia reunion. We have about 200 pastors signed up. Okay, this leadership, pastor and leader, ain't not a lot of people because I have 100,000 return to Vietnam. But this here, this a real pastor, they're ordained, and they have the church in Vietnam. So I want all of you to be witness because I've been sending from this church 16 years ago. October 3rd, 2003, I was in Malaysia, sent by that man. But I got a lot of problems, and 16 years, you know what, I've been have slang, I've been despised, I've been in prison, you name it all. But God is good, and I'm still here. And He is faithful, like Jenny said a while ago. He is faithful, He is loving, and He always cares for us. Every one of you here, like I told Emmy, He got destiny and He got every plan for our life, okay? And Jenny talking about plant a seed. And I want to talk to you a little bit about plant a seed, and I'm thankful that I'm here for this trip. I've been raised $10,000 US, okay? What for? I'm going to the Vietnam December, but I'm leaving next week, Tuesday, to Malaysia. And then I go to Taiwan. Okay, I have a church in Taiwan also. Then from there, the 7th of December, I go to Vietnam. This time I have revival, I have conference for 2 days, 21st and 22nd. And I will show you the picture a little bit and I explain to you what. And gonna be 7,000 people. That's why I've been raised $10,000 for this event. But I already raised $7,500 in 1 month, okay? Now I'm short for $2,500. And I told Jenny, I said, I raised only 3 weeks for $7,500, so with you, $36,000 is nothing, right? So please bear with me, help me. But by the way, God always faithful, like Carol say, I come back, always need money, this money, that, but God come through all, okay? So I have $7,500 already sent to Vietnam. You see how good? But this trip, I want to invite you guys. You guys can go from the 25th the 25th of March. You can see 2 countries, Malaysia and Vietnam, okay? 25th of March, you can arrive the 27th of March in Malaysia. I will pick you guys up in Malaysia, take you around and see. Right now, I only have 5 churches in Malaysia left because they're all Lithuania and they all go to Taiwan, Korea, and all that. Malaysia government stopped from Vietnam worker there already. So you go there, you will see, I will take you sightseeing, I will take you all over Malaysia. Plus, you can have the over with the jet lag, all right? Then I take you go to Vietnam, all right? And the Vietnam pastor can preaching and you guys can be witness to 200 pastors and we're all from Malaysia. But Nancy and Pastor will meet Mr. Mark, Pastor Mark, he the one that coordinate this. And Pastor Mark already sent regarding to all of you. Remember Pastor Mark? Last time he was here? Yes. And he did great. He done great job. He just went to United States. They sent him to up north to Washington. And he did a lot of things there. And he just went home. But now he over there coordinate with all the Vietnam and all that stuff. But he's good. So if you go there for a trip, you can go there, then you're leaving Vietnam. I'm going to take you to go Vietnam. You can see a few things in Vietnam, okay? You will see the drug addict. You will see the orphanage. You will see all the church, especially in Ho Chi Minh City, you will see all that. And you will meet all the pastors that from Malaysia to Vietnam and all the pastors that under my leadership over there. And a lot of them know pastor then. So I want you to go. The trip probably costs about $3,000 US. That's the max. But if the pastor can get the ticket, it's cheaper, $800 round trip. It can be really, really good, okay? And the hotel, the food, and everything, can take care of it, of that. But pastor can handle it. I'm not going to handle your money. But I will lead you guys. I will, translate whatever, in Vietnamese to English, English to Vietnamese. Over there in Malaysia, I have to translate English to English because they speak English is all different than us, all right? So therefore, I invite all of you, go. And other church too, Dominion can go. And March, 2 weeks. 2 weeks, you can go see 2 countries, all right? And the ticket will be the same. Same thing, and I'm going to take you there from Malaysia to Vietnam, all right? But today, I want to share with you something different. I want to share with you about this life or next life. Our Vietnamese people, the Vietnamese, they love God, they know God, but nobody talked to them about the salvation. Nobody talked to them about Jesus. They only believe God when they die, then they go to hell. They don't know where that's the heaven. That's why they're so fearful to die. In Vietnam, you talk about that, never talk about that. You don't talk about that like open over here. That is like something else you cannot talk. Because they do not understand what. After death, there is a life, all right? And so now, then when we witness to them in Malaysia, that's how we success and how they go home, they talk to their family. So many families give their life to the Lord. In fact, in Hanoi, now the government give us a freedom to preach, freedom to go visit. Before last year I came home, I told you about I've been kept in the prison because in the South, they still have a lot of stuff to go on, but no, the Prime Minister, you sign the paper for he meet all the leader of denomination in Vietnam. He give them the freedom to do religion because so good for the country. A lot of drug addicts, a lot of people that come back to the Lord and come back to the family, come back to the where they belong to. They used to be beat up the wife, beat up the children, beat up, everybody when they get drunk or they do something wrong. But now they did really, really good. So the government really recognized it. In February this year, I flew to Hanoi, and they called me, this company here, 6,000 people. Will you show the picture that I'm going to show you? 6,000, this company. And they want, you know how many denominations over there? There's so many, but I don't know why they call my kid, they call me. You know why? Because God see the heart, right? So I flew over there and I met all the leaders. This is from Korea. It's our pastor. The company I went in, I'm telling you, everywhere you go, all the scripture, all the cross. And also, see, this is, I took the group from Malaysia, the pastor, go to Vietnam, to Hanoi, to visit all these people. That's from, that she did a professional job, so she got worship, but my kid didn't do it. Go ahead, move up a little bit. I want to show the company that move up. Up more. That's a drug addict. That's what we pray for them. Up more. Then we come back later. I show you the company that I'm going to minister to them. And this, the 21st. More. You know, my kid put this together because I didn't know. You see Baron? You remember Baron? He teach pastor how to eat dog meat. Yeah. Move. That's Malacca. That's in Taiwan. I got everything a little bit grip. Up a little bit. I'm going to show you the company. More, honey. Can you pass? More. There's a mess everywhere. Yeah. It's out there. We play the girl. This is in Ipoh Church. And this in Vietnam. Pastor Henry was there with me. And we have the reunion that time. And that's a reunion in Hanoi. That's last year. We have 200 and some kids. That reunion, yeah. And that's the children. I have 1,500 orphanages over there anyway. And so just go up a little bit, and I'll show you. And this is a pastor from Malaysia. I translate for him. Okay, go ahead, honey. Go on. There's too many places. I don't know where I go. You know where I went. Really too many places. Yeah. So let's see. In Malaysia, I took 2 mission trips a year because they want me to translate for them, and I did. And now I have Pastor Mark. If he not in town, it's okay, but he in town, he helped me. Okay. More. These are the children over there. This is one of the drug addicts we went to visit. This in the Hanoi. Yeah, there's one drug addict. You see how many in that place? There's a lot of them. And they graduate. They stay there 2 years and graduate, and they go to Bible school. Some of them, they serve the Lord. It's really wonderful. And we have 28 drug addicts over there. It's my children that handle that. And one of my girls from Korea and married with the pastor in Hanoi. And pastor was drug addict himself. So now they open 28 drug addicts all over Vietnam. So we went to visit. Okay, now some more. I will show you because I had that. This is a Kajang church. I built 19 churches in Malaysia, you know. This is one of our evangelistic in Ipoh. And this one here, I think in the... no, this is Taiwan. Oh, what happened to it? I'll come back there. Where is the company? Some more. Huh? What you say? Sam here. Yeah, this is the same picture. I don't know why. Because we saw a while ago with the one Sam saw it, and they have the company there. But because I want you to see the company 6,000, that's why I'm going to go evangelistic on the 21st of December. And the 22nd, I rent the place outside, going to be 1,000 people because we bring some of them out from the factory. And the factory is very difficult. You know, we have salvation, but it's difficult for us to training them, disciple them. So we want to bring them out to disciple them, and we want to baptizing them, you know, like that. Okay, there it is, some more. They come back again. There, the company. Okay, that's the company I talked to you. Yes, that is. 6,000 employees. These are from Korea, the pastor Jong Ki Cho. Dr. Cho? Yeah. And they have met me, and I have talked to them, all the leadership, and we plan every Monday. My kids, they get there for 30 minutes. They're preaching and singing and worshiping the Lord with them. So, but we have 1,000 people salvation already. But, you know, we cannot do nothing yet. So, it's brand new. So, go ahead, and you will see me. There. You see me there? I want to visit this time. That's my boy, the pastor, next to me. There's Andrew. You remember him, pastor? Yeah, Brother Andrew. And so, that's what I want you to see. That's why I raise so much money, because we have 1,000 outside. I rent the place. It cost me $2,000 for just the place, and $2,000 for the food. Okay, and the bus is what costs us so much money. But in there, don't cost us nothing. The only thing costs us a bus. We bring people in because we have pastors. We have about 200 people from outside going in to do the evangelistic, and we can have a singer. We're gonna have worshiping. We can have. You know, we do the name. Everybody fill up the name tag, the picture, where they come from, who are they, and where they live. But there is another company, 12,000 workers, do telephone. I haven't reached it yet. It's only my boy and my girl working in there. He got the church only 150 people there. He got beat so bad last time, bleeding so bad, and he had to go to the hospital for a whole week because the government, the police beat him up. Because of that, now he got the right to have the worship. We have a right to do all the, you know. God's so good. Yeah, sometimes you have to pay the price, right? We pay the price for us to do something. But I'm so thankful that I was there. And I'm so thankful that I'm not through yet. I thought last time I come here, I'm come home, I'm done. I'm retired, you know. But I'm still going. I'm 70 years old. And I'm still here, and I'm still going. And so I don't know, Carol asked me, I don't know when I'm going to come back. I don't know when I'm going to start. I probably give my life over there, bury me over there. Just like my friend, I just buried her 2 weeks ago in Vietnam. And she's from Florida. And she's 78 years old. Maybe I'm 78, then I'll be gone. You never know, huh? But I want to talk to you about this life and next life. Okay? Do you want to invest in this life anymore? What you talk to me about, sister, I'm still here. I'm still live here. Me too. But the thing is, I'm talking about investment, like, you know, invest to the kingdom of God. I want to tell to you, this is a true story also. I met this pastor because Pastor Henry, friend of this pastor. His name is Bak Young Kun. You sound like what he come from? Korea. Okay? He come to visit me, I think in 2009 or 2006. And he say, he visit Pastor there, Henry, and he say, I never thought that the whole Vietnam nation is here. And he say, I'm willingly to hope and willing to give. Talk about the story of this man. He was died. He was dead. He went to heaven. He went to heaven, and you know what? God, and this man here, a very wealthy man. Pastor, but very wealthy. He owned 150 million US dollar. His whole thing, 150 million US dollar. He owned 5 beautiful top-of-the-line car. All right? 300 churches in Korea, all over. And he had 300 pastors and 100 of evangelistic. He sent mission all over the world, all over to Germany, to Korea, to Indonesia, to Vietnam, to all over. 350 pastors and 100 missionary. And then when he went to heaven, God asking him, I have asking you 5 questions. You answer to me. Number 1, he said, number 1, did you ever, how much money you send to the mission? Okay? He said, how much money you send to my work or mission? Number 2, he said, how much time that you give unto me, associate with me? All right? Number 3, how much you reading my word? Number 4, how much did you do your tithe and correctly? Number 5, did you ever witnessing about me to somebody else? 5 things. And this pastor feel guilty. Okay? He cannot meet all the criteria. Tithing, yes, he did. But the guy asked him, did you tithe correctly? All right? So he come back. God let him come back to live again. That's how he come to Malaysia. But he come back. He gave $150 $150 million to the mission field. And he sold 5 cars. Then he take that money, give it to the evangelistic all over. Okay? Then, and he take care of all the children and all that. And he sold his house, everything. Then he lived apartment upstairs, 1 room, him and his wife. And the people asked him why. He said, because I want to invest next life. I want to invest up there in heaven. Because I already done all this and this. So now I'm going to live. I'm going to investment until me and my wife going to deposit. That's why I told you this is very true story. And I met this man in Malaysia, but I don't even know anything about him until later on I read about him. I read about him recently. They have the book. It's called Heaven is Real. Did you ever hear about that? Heavenly is Real. It's translated to Vietnamese. And I'm telling you, it's really awesome. That's why 5 things God asking. Did you give correctly? Did you ever witness about me? You ever think about the send to the mission? Okay? So don't invest in this life. Of course, we have to finish whatever we do here, whatever our children, we're grown up and all that. But we're talking about investment. Why you have to invest something that can be burned? You know, when Jesus returns, you know Jesus is going to come back. If not, how in the world we're going to be here? All right? So he will return because he say he's going to go and build a place for us. Don't let your heart trouble. And John talking about John 14. Don't let your heart in trouble. Believe in God, believe in me also. I go to prepare the place for you. There is a pastor went to heaven. And St. Peter take him everywhere. Oh, way. And all of a sudden, St. Peter, that's in your house. It's a shack. And he said, why? He said, because that's all I can have from you. You send me only learn. And that's all the learn what I got. My friend, you read the Bible, you send money, that's like a little brick sent to heaven, sent way ahead for you. You give to the people the little money, give the little children, give to the hot people, $1, $2, $3, but the heart is count. God don't count with you a big money you have and all that. Of course you have money big, you pay big, you keep big. But talking about investment, why don't you start investment in the kingdom of God? Why don't you investment your home out there, right? So I told my kid, I talk to everybody, let's invest next life. Because after this life, we will have another life. All right? Because God, when we hear, when we take our breath, we can 2 ways. 1, go there. 2, go down. I almost speak Vietnamese here. Anyway, so if you believe in God, in this world, you will up to heaven immediately. All right? And your body is here. We'll meet the God in heaven and there. Talking about that, I'm talking about cremated. You know, I talk to my kid and I say, I don't think we are Christian to be cremated because it's very convenient for us this day that, you know, to burn and to bury, to burn and to bury. Then they say, how about the people they die in the ocean and the the war and all that? Of course them. But Guy understood and he know, but we are alive and we are Christian. Why we bury? Our body is precious. God made beautiful. Why we burn and why we have to go to hell with that? Even though we don't know nothing. So I encouraging you guys, don't burn your body. I told my kid, I said, if I die, please bury me over there, but don't burn me, okay? I don't like to be burned. So therefore, please. And I want to encouraging you, investment in the kingdom of God, investment for you, not for somebody else, because your home is very precious. Because some of you here, we all here going to see each other in heaven. We're going to live together, my friend. You like it or not. We're going to see each other if we make it, right? So please. All right, I encourage you. I love the church. And this is mine. It's so good to be home. I'm so thankful that he sent me 16 years ago. It's October 3rd, 16 years. Okay, and I'm still here, and I'm still going. Now we have in Vietnam, we have 34 churches in Vietnam. We have 19 churches in Malaysia, I built, and we have 4 in Taiwan. We have 1 in Korea, and we have 2 in Cambodia. All right? Active, doing good. And my girl by the way, I'm going to go to Taiwan 2 weeks from now. When I get to Malaysia, and I settle out, then I go to Taiwan. Then I come back, and I go to Vietnam. I fly in a lot, but God's good. He provides, he supplies all. So when you do God's will, you right work, and he always take care of you. Even though sometimes I worry to death, man, I told Carol, and I said, I just really, by the way, I'm just in the hospital for 11 days over there because Thomas also, right before I come home. And because I'm worried, sometimes, they keep burden on me. They want me to have this money to do this, to do that, because in Vietnam, they're very poor. They live in rice field. The kids, they make in Vietnam, they make $500 $300 a month. That's the average they pay. The kid from Malaysia, they go back to Vietnam. That's all they make. They start work 150 million Vietnam at $150 when they started, and they start raising up. But in Malaysia, they make $300 okay. In Taiwan, my girl, my kid went from Malaysia to Taiwan. They make $1,500. So in Taiwan, there's a lot of money. That's why a lot of kids go to Taiwan. And Korea, same thing. And Japan. That's how my kid. And I went to Taiwan, and I met a lot of my kids. And they're the leader world shipping. And that's why I, go over there. Why? It's easy for me. Because they're all there. They all know already the Lord, and they know the pastor and all that. So God's good. So if you want to go to Vietnam, contact with the pastor. The 2nd to the 4th, that's our evangelistic day. But you guys can live here the 15th to the 10th, right? The 15th to the 10th of April. That's 2 weeks. You can go 2 weeks. You figure it out. I don't know. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 1 week in Malaysia, 1 week in Vietnam. I tell you, I think you guys can love and bring a lot of money. Cheap over there. Very, very cheap. I take you to shopping. And shop until you drop. That's really good over there. That's why I told one of the girl at the over there, sister-in-law and all my sister-in-law, we just went to visit them, and they said, okay, let's go to Malaysia. Vietnam is so cheap. I said, okay. But I encourage you guys, not because, you need to go to see your own eyes. You have sent, all of you here have sent. Your money worth it, okay? It's really worth it. And I'm fighting for it. And I'm so, God is good. And because he promised me he'd be my side. He promised me he'd never leave me or forsake me. That's why I don't have no fear. No fear. I'm just walk. I just work. I just do it, whatever. But God favor always. Pray for God favor. And so I'm encouraging you guys, one for your life, go see what God work over there, okay? Because I'm a mission at the church, home church mission. So you guys got to be so proud that your money worth it, all right? Thank you very much. And you see all the picture over there a while ago. So, okay, that's it, Pastor. Thank you very much.
She said something about she sometimes translated English to English. Lord help those people. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but So I'm doubly confused. But she's been fruitful, and God has really, really blessed her ministry. We're going to ask our usher to come.